Hi everyone, my name is Chris, and I just want to talk to you guys because I'm a little bit angry and I'm trying to get my therapy on. So let's just talk about this whole YouTube red business. Number one, I'm just going to tell you why this thing's going to fail. It's going to fail because they're putting basic features behind a paywall. And if DLC has taught us anything, gamers, YouTubers, and people in general will not stand for that. The ability to play an app in the background is a basic feature of pretty much every single app. And you guys have been doing it wrong from the inception of the YouTube mobile app. And we all know it. We all complain about it. Like, hey, I want to use YouTube. I want to multitask. I want to use YouTube while I do other things. And they're like, okay, we'll do it. We'll fix it. We'll do it. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. I've heard that every year at VidCon that we're working on that. That's coming up next. And now it's behind a paywall. That is bull crap. A app should work in the background no matter what you do, especially something that plays music and audio. Things that you want to listen to while you do other things. YouTube is used like that every single day. I don't necessarily watch my screen when I do YouTube. I listen to what the people say a lot of the times. But most of the time I'm using it as more of a radio service. And the fact that you guys put the ability to play things in the background behind a paywall is a jerk move. That is a gigantic jerk move. And anyone that knows the way that these things work is not going to pay for it. I refuse as a principle. That is just insulting. Number two, it's too expensive, especially for what you get. They're promising us these like user-created shows that are coming from big name YouTubers, right? But guess what? They already did that. A couple years ago, they gave a bunch of YouTubers money and said, hey, go make your own shows. All right, cool. Then they did that. And guess what happened? No one watched them. No one wanted to watch them. The only thing that came out of that thing really that was successful was SourceFed. That's it. No one cared about Shaq's Comedy Network. No one cared about Snoop Dogg having his own show. No one cared about any YouTubers who made their own like little like side projects. No one supported most of those projects. And yet now you want us to pay for the same things that failed in the past? I get it. They're different projects. They're going to be different YouTubers. But it's still, no one wants this stuff on YouTube. That's not the audience. That's not who freaking wants this stuff. I'm sorry. You can push as much as you want. But now making people pay for that kind of thing is crap. It makes no freaking sense at all to charge $9.99 for this freaking ability. I was going to call it that, but this ability. It makes no sense to pay $9.99 for that. Xbox Live and PlayStation Plus are both at least $60 a year. And you get way more things from that. And I get it. Maybe they're trying to compete with Hulu and Netflix, but they don't even have anywhere near the offering. Like, it's not a worthy value. Drop it in half. If you guys possibly charge $5 for this thing, I wouldn't say anything about it. But $10 is too much for what you get. It's not worth it. I'd rather sit through the ads every single day. I'd rather use other apps to listen to music. I'd rather do a million other things than give you $10 for things that are very, very basic. Now, some people are saying that, well, I want to support my favorite creator. I want to give them more money, right? If you want to do that, do things like buy my shirt. You know, I'm just saying, like, don't think that you're helping your favorite YouTuber with this app because you make less money than you make with the current CBM freaking situation. They give us $5 out of that $10 you pay, right? But then guess what happens? You don't just get the $5. They don't just say, hey, Chris, it's $5. No, they go, hey, Chris, here's $5. You have to split that with everybody else your person is following. So if you're following me, Ricky, Scott, Mo Chocolate, Black Nerd Comedy, Lamar Wilson, we all have to split that $5. That is bullcrap. And you're not going to watch like 5 people. You're going to watch like 30 people. So if you subscribe to this, we're not all getting a lot of that money. The only way this thing works is if like you have a lot of subscribers. But if your favorite subscriber is smaller, this does nothing. This lowers our revenue. And then in turn, and I'll be really honest here, makes some people not want to do YouTube. Now, I'm not one of those people. I'll be honest. I am in part driven by money at this point because I would like to quit my day job. I am not in love with my job. You guys know that. I made a video about that too. But ultimately, I know I can't do YouTube for a living, right? So this is a hobby. It makes me a little bit of money, but it's still a hobby. I can't devote all my time to it. But some people do. Some people do this as a complete overall job. And when you do something that lowers their revenue, guess what happens? They have to do other things to make money to survive. So this thing could, in turn, hurt a lot of YouTubers who are using this thing to survive. It's dangerous. And I get it. You gotta innovate. You gotta push. You gotta do something different. I understand that. But when YouTube says that, like, the fans want this, They don't. What fans want is no ads. And you can't provide that because you have to now create the system where we all kind of survive off of this money. Not all of us, but some of us, you know what I'm saying? So now you have to keep the ads in place. You have to. The fans don't want ads, and you're like, well, just pay for no ads. They don't want to pay for it either. You don't understand it. You don't understand who you're going against. You're also going up against a lot of little kids who don't have the money to pay for freaking YouTube Red. They don't have it, and they're not going to ask their parents for it. They're not. They're going to go, oh, I'll do something else. It's cool. So you're in turn hurt the community as a whole. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm insane. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think YouTube Red is going to work? Are you going to use it? Are you excited about it? Are you ready for no ads? I don't know. But I'm not going to find out because I'm not going to use this thing. I'll be honest that as I've been doing YouTube and the more I do it and the more disenchanted I become with it, the more I'm just kind of like, maybe I should stop caring about the money. Maybe I should just make this all about the love, all about what I can do to help other people. And maybe the money will come afterwards. Maybe. But I can't eat off of that. I can't find happiness in that. Not that money buys happiness, but the truth is that if I want to quit my job and truly be free, I need another source of revenue. And I was hoping YouTube would be that thing, and it's not been that. And this YouTube Red thing is not going to do anything to help it. But maybe I'm wrong.